Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with another disturbing Jay SLATER video. I hope every single one of you are doing well. These guys have been doing a few live streams over these past couple of days. Pure cap on these live streams. Nothing but capping. Everything that these guys say and do is literally for the internet. Someone shared one of their lives with me the other day and said, listen to this part of the live. All I can hear is, oh, get wax unfiltered in here. Get wax unfiltered in here. I'm thinking, hold on. Did I not tell you I unblocked you, blood? So if you wanted to get me in there, why can't you just message me directly? Did Ayub not mention in one of those live streams that he was going to message me? Did he message me? Nah, none of you man are messaging me. So all of this, oh, get wax unfiltered in there, get wax unfiltered in there, it's just all cap for the live stream. No one's ever messaged me and said, you know what, we're going live at 6 o'clock, we're going live at 7 o'clock or whatever time it is. Come on, because we want to chat with you. All man's done is literally just cap in those live streams, get wax unfiltered in here, get wax unfiltered in here. Literally, they're asking the audience to stroke their egos. That's all they're doing. It's nothing but clout chasing. That's what these men are doing. Even this video here, ladies and gentlemen, that Lola's posted on her TikTok account, this is a video by Ayub helping someone. Now, let's be honest now. Why would you need to film yourself helping someone? If you were genuine about helping someone, you wouldn't need to film you helping them. You're doing this for clout, trying to paint a picture as if, oh, I'm a person that helps people. Oh, I'm a person that helps people. Was you helping Mrs. Singh when you were using her yard to trap from? Yeah, you were helping her. You were feeding her food, weren't you? The video right there is just a part of the illusion, ladies and gentlemen. Why would they need to create an illusion when Jay just wandered off, got lost in the mountains? And it was just a tragic accident. Why the need to create an illusion? Why the need to paint this picture, this narrative, as if you're some good guy? Oh no, I went to the police station and made a statement instantly. Anyway, whatever. Let's just get back to this live stream that these fraudulent dons have done. Firstly, big up World News and Entertainment for this one. This is a video that they posted on their channel. There's a bit in this that's extremely interesting. Now, we spoke about this part of the story only 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. It wasn't too long ago. These are the parts of the story that don't make any sense. Like I said, being at the Airbnb, Jay leaving that Airbnb doesn't make any sense. And even the decisions and the actions that were taken in between the hours of Jay leaving up until 12 o'clock midday still don't make any sense. What we're about to listen to, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one way this could be possible. If Ayub isn't lying about what he is saying here, the only way this is possible is if there was missing time. And I will explain. Let's take a look at this.
Saying, oh, he's gone missing. And at first, when someone you've said, look, pal, I'll give you a lift, and they tell you he's gone missing, like, and you're sleeping, you'll say whatever, like, look, I told him to wait. He didn't want to wait. It's up to you guys. Bye-bye. I'm sleeping now. Do you know what I mean?
Wow, that shows me that the guy didn't really care. So why the need to extend your stay at the Airbnb? When did you actually extend your stay at the Airbnb? Because based on what he's about to say next, it doesn't make any sense why he would have extended it before Lucy would have turned up to his address. The only way he would have been able to extend it would have been after Lucy turned up to the Airbnb. There's a problem there, ladies and gentlemen, and we spoke about that problem. Duncan Smith highlighted that problem, but we're going to get to it.
I was in dip sleep. But when I woke up and I saw Lucy has come to mind, and she said, look, dude, exactly. Listen,
yeah. Not near you. Not anywhere near you at the time.
Rocky was, I remember Rocky was awake. I hear him on the phone. He answered the door to Lucy.
Yeah, I answered the door. She goes, oh, Jay's missing. He's missing. He's missing. I was like, what?
Lucy knocks on the door, and the only thing she says is, Jay's missing. Jay's missing. Now, again, we're going to sound like a broken record here, but make it make sense. How is Jay missing when you have these screenshot locations? He sent those screenshots to you, which means the moment you receive them, you jump straight into a car and you go to that location. But these guys decided to go to the police station, file a missing persons report, and then through a Snapchat picture that Jay put up, finds the Airbnb. Although the screenshots that Jay would have sent over had the road name. So they had a destination to go to. And what doesn't make any sense to me, and this has literally just come to me right now as I'm recording this. Remember the screenshots that we see at 150? We saw Jay's ping location within those screenshots, but we also saw the little green dot beside the ping location, showing that someone else was there, which means on their ends, they were able to see that whole green ring location of where Jay was. Because how would they be able to get a screenshot of the ring location of where Jay's phone pinged, as well as that little green dot? Jay would have either had to have sent that location to the person, and then they were able to pick up that location without the screenshot, or they knew where Jay was all along, because it doesn't make sense how that 150 screenshot that we do have has Jay's ping location within it, as well as the green dot of the person that is meant to be looking for him. Proves to me, not only do you have the screenshot location of Jay with the road name, meaning you can go straight to that location, but through your own app, you would have had Jay's location, because there would have been no way for you to take the screenshot within Jay's ping location and have your little green marker there. And it takes you back to why they just didn't go straight to the location. Why are they at the Airbnb before they go to the location? So the location is only a 30-minute walk from the Airbnb, probably a 10 to 15-minute drive, even less than that from the Airbnb. They decide just to jump out of the Airbnb, knock on the door and speak with Rocky and Ayub. And they're doing that past midday. At this point, Jay's been missing for about 3.5 hours. But there's something else we mentioned previously that Duncan Smith actually brought to our attention. And they're not mentioning it here. And the only way what they're saying here makes sense is if there is missing time. And this didn't happen on Monday morning. This happened on Sunday morning.
As far as I'm aware, it was a phone call, wasn't it?
Nah, I mean, my pal rang me before that. I just said it now. I said, I got a phone call and he got told he's missing. And I said, yo, whatever, mate.
He got a phone call, and in that phone call, he was told he was missing. Again, doesn't make any sense. Jay couldn't have been missing at that point. But Abe's response to that is, oh, whatever, mate. I told him I'll give him a lift. I'm going back to sleep. What time was that phone call received? I remember sometime last year, Abe mentioning he received that phone call at 9 o'clock in the morning. If that's the case, that would have only been an hour after Jay had left the Airbnb. How the hell did Jay find himself in a position that he did by that time? Even the timelines that Lucy gave, Brad's given, it doesn't make sense how he found himself in a position that he found himself in at that point. And what a contradiction this is, because we just looked at a video where Abe is filming himself helping this guy, giving him water. But when his pal, Jay's friend, phones him and says Jay's missing, his response is, I don't care. I told him I'd give him a lift. He didn't want to listen. This is you man's problem. I'm going back to bed. Oh, 9 months later, we've got Sharon and Sluggy, the side chick, calling him an hero, saying that Debbie and Warren should be thanking him that he took Jay to the Airbnb.
Like, I told him to wait, and I hung up the phone. But when Lucy...
You told him to wait and just hung up the phone. Okay.
He's come to the door and Rocky's opened the door and she, like Rocky's just said, he's missing.
Imagine this, that these guys are meant to be strangers, but they were able to phone Ayub and find the Airbnb before even going to Jay's last ping location. Although they had screenshots through iPhone maps, as well as screenshots through the Snapchat maps. So 2 versions of screenshots, but instead of going to his last ping location, these guys find a way to phone Ayub, let him know that Jay's missing, even though technically he wasn't missing, and find the Airbnb through a picture that Jay allegedly put on his Snapchat, which, let's be honest, nobody would have been able to decipher within that short space of time. So don't tell me that Lucy was able to find the Airbnb based on a picture that Jay put on his Snapchat, but she wasn't able to go to the screen ping location with Brandon and Boxer Brad. Yeah, they wasn't able to get down to that location. They were able to get to the police station, and they were able to make campaigns on Facebook about Jay being missing. They were able to make posters by the afternoon of that day. They was able to do all of these things, but the most important thing that they failed to do was go to the screenshot ping location. No, in fact, actually, they did go to the location, but they went to that location at 1:50 in the morning. Why? How was they able to get their own location and Jay's location in one screenshot if Jay would have sent screenshots? And that's how you catch them out in the lie. You focus on the Airbnb. Get into the Airbnb and leaving that Airbnb. They haven't got those stories airtight. Even the woman in this audio was about to tell Ayub she does not believe a word he is saying.
Said to him, and then I was like awake, fully awake. That's when I had the sinking stomach feeling, thinking, what? What do you mean he's missing? Do you know what I mean?
You had a sinking stomach feeling to say, like, what do you mean he's missing? Hold on. He's only lost. They've got his screenshot locations. He's only down the roads, technically. He's not missing, is he? But why do they keep using this word missing? He's not missing. The definition of missing is if he hasn't been seen or spoken to anyone. If he hasn't had any contact with a person over a certain period of time. At this point of the story, Jay's been lost for about 3 hours.
So that's how I felt, and that's how I felt throughout. Do you get what I'm saying?
And that's how you felt throughout. That's why you went and made the statement the same day. You went and made the statement the same day, flew back to the UK. Once you were back in the UK, the trolling began.
No, I agree with the chat. Listen, it's not adding up for me. It's not adding
It's not adding up. It is not adding up. It doesn't add up. It makes no sense. But apparently I'm a troll. I'm a troll because I'm holding these guys accountable for the stories that they're giving. I'm the troll. I am the person that is causing heartache to the family. I am the person that is causing the friends to be trolled. I am. Yeah, I am. Because I'm the one that's made this story up, isn't it?
not for me.
All right, that's your own opinion.
It's
Jay,
my
like,
opinion, honestly.
she said it's not adding up for her. She said she's not adding up for her. That's what she said.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I'm
not
not.
up.
Now, let me give you another reason why this is not adding up for this lady and why it's not adding up for me and why this is not adding up for Duncan Smith. And one thing they're failing to mention in this live stream is the checking out time. They were supposed to be checking out on Monday morning at 11 o'clock in the morning. And let's be honest, based on the story that he's given us, he was only there doing Jay a favor. If he got a call from his friend to say that Jay's lost in the mountains after an hour of Jay leaving the Airbnb, the more likely response from a person who doesn't really know a person would be, nah, he's fine, bro. We can go to the mountains if you want to kind of get him. Like, there would be a solution to obviously trying to get that guy back safely. Now, if that conversation isn't being had with the person that told you he is lost in the mountains, then you as a person that's meant to be checking out of that Airbnb in the next 2 hours, for one, wouldn't be going back to sleep, and for two, would be continuing to get on with whatever you were going to do that day. Whatever you were going to do that day, checking out at 11 o'clock, getting to the airport for 2 o'clock in the afternoon, those plans aren't going to change because a friend has told you that his friend is lost in the mountains after staying at your Airbnb that night. But then what also doesn't make sense is the fact that Lucy was knocking on the Airbnb door at midday after checkout time. Why are you still there if checkout time is at 11 o'clock? We've got the evidence and the proof to back that up because it confirms it on the Airbnb website. That checkout time for that Airbnb on that specific day was 11 o'clock in the morning. So when did you speak to the cleaner? And where would you have extended that Airbnb by 1 day? When? It couldn't have been after 11 o'clock. It would have had to been before 11 o'clock because your checkout time was 11 o'clock. If you'd have got that call at 10 o'clock to say Jay's just lost, not missing, let's just make sure we understand what the difference is between missing and lost. I can't leave the Airbnb within a space of an hour being missing. But as I was saying, when Ayub received that phone call to say my friend is lost in the mountains, why would Ayub then extend his stay at the Airbnb? Extending your stay at the Airbnb makes it look like something serious has happened. But if you did know that something serious had happened, you wouldn't have responded to your pal in that way. You wouldn't have said to him, oh, I told him I'd give him a lift. Oh, this is you man's problem. I'm going back to bed. You wouldn't have done that. That wouldn't have been your response. So again, please explain how you would have extended your time at that Airbnb. That doesn't make sense. And that's what catches them in a lie when they're telling you the Airbnb story. Look, I'm going to stop it there. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to be releasing more segments to this live stream over the next coming hours and days. I did actually have another segment that I wanted to add to this video, but unfortunately I need to rush out and go somewhere. So make sure you guys hit the like button. Do subscribe to the channel if we are new. Turn your notification bells on so you don't miss out on future videos. We will be dropping a load more videos this weekend and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.